What is up, Nexus fam? Get ready to have your minds blown, because the news cycle is absolutely on fire today, and we've got the hottest updates dropping right now. We're talking about massive game launches, deep dives into upcoming titles that are set to redefine the industry, and some seriously sweet deals that you absolutely cannot miss. This is the kind of information that changes the game, the kind of news that fuels your passion and keeps you ahead of the curve. So buckle up, stay locked in, because you are not going to want to miss a single second of what's coming your way. Let's dive into the chaos and uncover the absolute must-knows of the gaming universe. First up, a delightful new adventure is making waves, bringing a splash of color and creativity to your screens. Prepare to meet a truly unique protagonist and dive into a world where your imagination is the key to overcoming every obstacle. This is the kind of game that reminds you why you fell in love with gaming in the first place. A pure burst of fun and innovation that's now within your reach. But that's just the tip of the iceberg, folks. We've got so much more to unpack. Next, we're peeling back the curtain on a highly anticipated title that's promising to revolutionize player choice, where your decisions don't just shape the narrative, they forge the very identity of who you'll face. Get ready to explore a game where the lines between hero and villain are blurred, and your actions have real, tangible consequences that ripple through the entire experience. This is the kind of deep, engaging storytelling that will keep you on the edge of your seat, questioning every move you make. And if that wasn't enough to get your gaming senses tingling, hold on to your hats, because we've got news that's going to make your PlayStation Plus subscription feel like a golden ticket. We're talking about a lineup of free titles that are not only critically acclaimed, but offer wildly different, incredibly compelling experiences. From a beloved indie darling that has captured the hearts of millions to a mind-bending puzzle adventure that will challenge your perception of reality, this is a must-see for any PlayStation owner. Finally, we're diving into the official reveal of next month's PlayStation Plus free games, confirming those highly anticipated titles that will soon be yours to download. This is your chance to get your hands on some incredible experiences without spending a dime, so make sure you know exactly what's coming and when. Don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to PS5 Nexus for all your gaming news, and ring that notification bell so you're always in the loop. Let's go. Splash into a new adventure. Axabubble launches on Xbox, PlayStation, and PC. Get ready to dive into a world of vibrant colors and creative challenges with Axabubble, the charming new 2D puzzle platformer from Phil Games. This delightful title, featuring an adorable axolotl protagonist, has officially launched and is now available on Xbox, PlayStation, and PC, with prices starting at an incredibly accessible £4.19. If you're a fan of games that spark your imagination and reward clever thinking, Axabubble is set to become your new obsession. Axabubble invites players into a whimsical journey across 30 meticulously crafted levels, all set against the backdrop of a sprawling mountain. The core gameplay mechanic revolves around your unique ability to create temporary floating bubble platforms. These bubbles aren't just for show. They're your essential tool for navigating the environment, reaching new heights, crossing treacherous gaps, and outsmarting a variety of traps and obstacles. While the controls are easy to pick up, mastering the art of combining precise jumping, movement, and strategic bubble placement will be key to unlocking the game's full potential and discovering its many secrets. The adventure unfolds as you guide your friendly axolotl upwards, collecting shimmering shells in each stage to achieve the ultimate goal, reaching the coveted star shell. The game's progression introduces increasingly complex challenges, from the simple spike pits and geysers of the lower slopes to the more perilous encounters with scuttling crabs and deadly spinning saws as you ascend. The dynamic day and night cycle adds another layer of visual appeal and gameplay variety, ensuring that each level feels fresh and engaging. Phil Games continues its impressive streak of delivering high-quality, budget-friendly puzzle experiences, and Axabubble is no exception. This release follows their recent successes, including the mind-bending dual-control puzzler, Disassemble, and the cozy farming simulation to farm lands. Notably, Phil Games is also offering a special bundle deal for players who enjoy gaming on both Xbox and PC, adding even more value to this already enticing package. For those seeking a fresh take on the 2D platformer genre, one that emphasizes creativity and thoughtful level design, Axabubble offers an experience that is both accessible and deeply rewarding. It's a game that encourages players to think outside the box and experiment with their bubble creation, abilities to overcome obstacles in unique ways. If you're ready for a journey filled with charm, challenge, and a whole lot of bubble-popping fun, Axabubble is waiting for you on the Xbox Store and other platforms right now. Audience impact. Players are buzzing about the game's unique mechanics and adorable protagonist, with many praising its accessible yet challenging gameplay that encourages creative problem-solving. But don't get too comfortable just yet, because the world of gaming is always evolving. Next, we're diving into a development update that promises to change how we think about player agency in narrative-driven titles. Your choices define the villain. Ken Levine details Judas's groundbreaking villainy system. In a candid developer update, Ken Levine and the team behind the highly anticipated game Judas have shed light on a revolutionary feature set to redefine player interaction and narrative consequence: the villainy system. This innovative approach ensures that your actions directly influence who becomes the antagonist, creating a deeply personal and dynamic gaming experience unlike any other. Levine draws a parallel to his previous acclaimed works, BioShock and BioShock Infinite, where the villains were fixed elements of the narrative. In Judas, however, the power dynamic shifts dramatically. The game centers around 3 key characters, referred to as the Big Three, who will initially vie for your favor and assistance. Your engagement with each of these characters, how you choose to support them, ignore them, or even betray them, will directly impact their allegiance. Neglecting one of the Big Three can lead them down a path of resentment and retaliation, transforming them from potential allies into formidable villains with unique abilities designed to thwart your progress. This system aims to foster an unprecedented level of player immersion. Unlike previous games where relationships with characters like Elizabeth in BioShock Infinite were largely one-sided, the Big Three in Judas will actively observe and react to your playstyle. They'll comment on your combat, hacking, and crafting skills, and most crucially, on your interactions with the other 2 major figures. This constant feedback loop ensures that your decisions feel weighty and consequential, making the loss of a character who eventually turns against you feel akin to losing a friend. The developers are striving to make these choices genuinely difficult, forcing players to carefully consider who to trust and who to alienate. The villainy milestone, recently completed by the development team, involved extensive playtesting where new players experienced this dynamic system firsthand. Feedback from these sessions has been invaluable, highlighting the impact of player choices on outcomes and deepening their interest in character motivations. Testers reported that moments where the Big Three either aided or turned against them significantly influenced their subsequent decisions, validating the team's vision for a truly reactive world. Adding to the excitement, Levine also shared a stunning piece of artwork in the style of iconic movie poster artist Drew Struzan. This poster, featuring a large ensemble cast, hints at the game's expansive narrative and rich character roster, with over 100 speaking parts anticipated. Levine suggests that keen observers might find subtle clues within the artwork that allude to unrevealed aspects of the game's plot and mechanics. While an exact release date remains under wraps to ensure a polished launch, the team is working diligently towards bringing Judas to players as soon as possible. They are prioritizing a stable release over a premature announcement, aiming to avoid the disappointment of frequent date changes. The passion and dedication of the Judas development team are evident, promising a truly unique and impactful gaming experience. Audience impact. Fans are expressing immense excitement for the innovative villainy system, praising its potential to create deeply personal narratives and replayable experiences, while also eagerly anticipating more details about the game's characters and release window. Speaking of impactful experiences, sometimes the best way to get your hands on incredible games is through the power of subscription services. Get ready, because we're about to reveal a lineup of free titles that will make your PlayStation Plus membership shine. Your next free games are here: Stardew Valley headlines PlayStation Plus this September. PlayStation Plus subscribers are in for a treat as Sony prepares to roll out its monthly free game offerings, and this upcoming selection is particularly stellar. Headlining the pack is the universally beloved indie phenomenon, Stardew Valley, alongside two other critically acclaimed titles that promise hours of engaging gameplay. Starting September 2, all PlayStation Plus subscribers across all tiers will be able to download and enjoy these fantastic games on both PS5 and PS4. This marks a significant occasion, as Stardew Valley, a game that has captivated millions with its charming pixel art, relaxing farming simulation, and surprising depth of RPG elements, appears to be making its debut as a PlayStation Plus free offering. For those who have somehow missed out on its widespread appeal, now is the perfect opportunity to experience the magic of building your own farm, nurturing crops, raising animals, and integrating into a vibrant community. Its blend of peaceful routine and engaging progression has made it a standout title in the cozy gaming genre. Beyond the star power of Stardew Valley, the lineup also features Psychonauts 2, a critically lauded 3D platformer developed by Double Fine. This sequel to the original cult classic is celebrated for its witty writing, memorable characters, and inventive level design. Players step into the shoes of Rasputin Raz Aquato, a young psychic who joins an elite organization of international psychic agents. However, their headquarters is in turmoil, facing internal threats and a mysterious mole, all while their leader is recovering from a kidnapping. Psychonauts 2 offers a unique blend of quirky missions, conspiracy-driven plots, and a heartwarming story, all wrapped in a visually stunning package with a wide array of customizable psychic powers. The third title making its way to PlayStation Plus is Viewfinder, a unique first-person puzzle adventure that plays with perception and reality. At its core, Viewfinder utilizes an instant camera mechanic, allowing players to capture images and then step directly into those photographs, effectively reshaping the game world to solve intricate puzzles. This innovative concept, reminiscent of mind-bending puzzle games like Portal, challenges players to think creatively and manipulate their environment in extraordinary ways. The game promises a charming aesthetic and a series of mind-bending challenges that will test your spatial reasoning and ability to see the world from a new perspective. As a reminder, players still have until September 1 to claim August's PlayStation Plus free games, which include Lies of P, DayZ, and My Hero 1's Justice 2. Ensure these are added to your library before the deadline if you wish to retain access to them. It's important to note that all PlayStation Plus monthly games are only playable with an active subscription to PlayStation Plus Essential, Extra, or Premium. Audience impact. Gamers are expressing widespread enthusiasm for the September lineup, particularly for the inclusion of Stardew Valley and Psychonauts 2, praising Sony for offering such high-caliber titles for free. And speaking of official announcements, we've got the confirmed details on next month's free PlayStation Plus games you won't want to miss. Prepare for the full reveal that solidifies these incredible offerings. September PlayStation Plus lineup confirmed. Stardew Valley, Psychonauts 2, and Viewfinder lead the charge. Get ready to expand your game library, PlayStation Plus subscribers, because the official lineup for September 2025 has been revealed, and it's an impressive collection featuring a beloved indie staple, a critically acclaimed sequel, and an innovative puzzle adventure. Starting September 2, 2025, these three fantastic titles will be available to claim for all PS Plus members across all subscription tiers, playable on both PlayStation 5 and PlayStation 4. The crown jewel of this month's offerings is undoubtedly Stardew Valley. This charming pixel art farming and life simulation RPG has achieved massive success and critical acclaim since its release, captivating players with its relaxing gameplay loop, deep progression systems, and endearing characters. Players inherit a dilapidated farm and are tasked with restoring it to its former glory, engaging in farming, mining, fishing, and building relationships within the local community. Its enduring popularity stems from its ability to offer a sense of accomplishment and escape, making it a perfect fit for a subscription service that aims to provide diverse and engaging experiences. Joining Stardew Valley is the highly anticipated Psychonauts 2. This vibrant 3D platformer, a sequel to the beloved 2005 original, is renowned for its exceptional writing, voice acting, and imaginative level design. Players reprise their role as Rasputin Raz Aquato, a young psychic who has finally achieved his dream of joining the Psychonauts, an international organization of psychic agents. However, the organization is in disarray following the kidnapping of its leader and the discovery of a mole within its ranks. The game masterfully blends quirky missions, deep conspiracies, and heartfelt storytelling, offering a unique blend of action, platforming, and psychic powers that players can customize and utilize throughout their adventure. The third title available for free is Viewfinder, a first-person puzzle game that centers around a unique and mind-bending mechanic, using an instant camera to alter reality. Players can take pictures of the environment and then place those photographs back into the world, effectively bringing the depicted scene to life and allowing them to traverse through it. This innovative concept creates a wealth of challenging puzzles that require players to think creatively and manipulate perspective. With its charming aesthetic and compelling gameplay, Viewfinder promises a truly unique puzzle-solving experience that will test the limits of your perception. As a final reminder, players still have until September 1 to download August's PlayStation Plus monthly games, which include Lies of P, DayZ, and My Hero One's Justice 2. Make sure to add these to your library before the deadline if you haven't already. Access to these titles, as well as the September lineup, requires an active PlayStation Plus Essential, Extra, or Premium membership. Audience impact. There's palpable excitement among the PlayStation community for this month's free games, with many highlighting the exceptional value and variety offered, especially the inclusion of Stardew Valley and Psychonauts 2. And that's a wrap on our major news stories today. Stick around for a quick recap and all the ways you can stay connected with us. All right, Nexus fam, let's do a lightning recap. Axabubble has officially launched on Xbox, PlayStation, and PC, bringing a splash of creative puzzle platforming fun. Then we got an incredible look at Judas, where your choices will literally shape who the villain becomes. Plus, PlayStation Plus subscribers are getting a massive free games lineup next month, headlined by Stardew Valley and Psychonauts 2. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to PS5 Nexus for all your gaming news, ring that notification bell, drop a comment below telling us what you're most excited about, and follow us on all our social media channels to stay in the loop. We'll catch you in the next one.